Right now, you are holding onto a secret pride. You think that because you meditate, because you try to be kind, because you avoid doing harm, that you are making real spiritual progress. Nisargadatta Maharaj once pointed to something that keeps sincere seekers asleep longer than anger, greed, or desire. Almost nobody suspects it because it hides behind the appearance of spirituality itself. The ego doesn't mind giving up its dark desires as long as you let it play the role of the saint. It is perfectly happy to wear white robes instead of worldly clothes because it remains the same ego underneath. So what is this hidden trap? Your desire to be good is the most dangerous spiritual trap you will ever face. We are conditioned from birth to divide the world into two piles, good and bad, holy and unholy. When you step onto the spiritual path, you bring this exact same conditioning with you. You try to murder the bad version of yourself to create a good spiritual version. But Maharaj pointed out the fatal flaw in this game. Who is the one trying to be good? It's the mind, the I, the ego. A thief has a heavy ego. Even the image of being a saint can become the ego's finest disguise. When you try to be a good person, you are actively reinforcing the illusion that you are a person. You are polishing the character in a dream, hoping that if you make the character perfect enough, the dream will eventually end. But perfection doesn't wake you up, only realization does. Imagine you are sitting in Maharaj's tiny, crowded loft in Mumbai. A sincere seeker approaches him and asks, "Maharaj, shouldn't we strive for purity? Shouldn't we be virtuous to reach the absolute?" Maharaj replies with a surgical metaphor. He says, "To remove a thorn from your foot, you use another thorn. But once the first thorn is out, what do? You throw them both away. You don't keep the second thorn and worship it just because it helped you. Your bad habits and toxic desires are the first thorn. Your goodness, your spiritual practices, your virtues, that is the second thorn. Yes, use goodness to extract the darkness. Use the soap to wash away the dirt. But if you walk around covered in soap, you are still not clean. You must discard the bad, and then you must ruthlessly discard the good. Both are concepts. Both belong to time and space. Both are handcuffs. One is made of rusted iron, the other is made of pure gold. But both keep you in prison. The absolute, your true state, has no morality. It doesn't know good or bad, just like the sky doesn't know the difference between a toxic cloud and a beautiful cloud. It simply holds them both without judgment. When you finally stop trying to be good, something terrifying and beautiful happens. The exhausting effort to maintain a spiritual persona collapses. You stop policing your own mind. You are no longer acting out of a moral code dictated by fear of karma or desire for enlightenment. You are acting out of pure, unconditioned presence. True love isn't good. It is simply the undeniable recognition that the other person is you. You don't help them because it's a good deed. You help them because it's your own hand. So drop the heavy burden of your own righteousness. Stop trying to perfect the illusion. Reality doesn't ask you to become a better person. It asks you to discover who you are before the idea of being a person arose. The ego can survive failure. It can survive success. It can survive years of meditation. But there is one thing it cannot survive: looking directly for the one who is trying so desperately to become good. Look closely at the one inside you who is trying so desperately to be good, and watch them vanish into the silence. You are not the good you do. You are the stillness that watches it happen.